Hello, this is Krystal, and thank you for joining me for this week's First Chapter Friday. Today I will be reading from the beginning of Mel Robbins' The Let Them Theory. Chapter 1. Stop wasting your life on things you can't control. If you're struggling to change your life, achieve your goals, or feel happier, I want you to hear this. The problem isn't you. The problem is the power you unknowingly give to other people. We all do it, often without realizing it. You make the mistake of thinking that if you say the right thing, everyone will be satisfied. If you bend over backward, maybe your partner won't be disappointed. If you're friendly enough, maybe your coworkers will like you more. If you keep the peace, maybe your family will stop judging your choices. I know this because I've lived it. I spent years trying to be everything for everyone else, thinking that if I could just do enough, say the right things, and keep everyone happy, I'd finally feel good about myself. But what happens instead? You work harder, bend further, and shrink yourself smaller. And still, someone is disappointed. Still, someone criticizes. Still, you're left feeling like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough. It doesn't have to be this way. This book is here to help you take your power back, to stop wasting your time, energy, and happiness trying to control things you can't control, like other people's opinions, moods, or actions, and instead focus on the one thing you can control: you. And here's the remarkable thing: when you stop managing everyone else, you'll realize you have a lot more power than you thought. You've just unknowingly been giving it away. Let me introduce you to the simplest, most life changing idea I've ever discovered: the let them theory. What is the let them theory? The let them theory is about freedom. Two simple words: let them. Will free you from the burden of trying to manage other people. When you stop obsessing over what other people think, say, or do, you finally have the energy to focus on your own life. You stop reacting and start living. Instead of driving yourself crazy trying to manage or please other people, you'll learn to let them. So, what does this book look like? Imagine you're at work and your colleague is in a bad mood. Instead of letting their negativity affect you, just say, let them. Let them be grumpy. It's not your problem. Focus on your work and how you feel. Or maybe your dad makes another comment about your life choices, and it hits you like a brick. Instead of letting it ruin your day, just say, let him. Let him have his opinions. They don't change who you are or what you've accomplished, or your right to make decisions that make you happy. The truth is, other people hold no real power over you unless you give it to them. Here's why this works. When you stop trying to control things that aren't yours to control, you stop wasting your energy. You reclaim your time, your peace of mind, and your focus. You realize that your happiness is tied to your actions, not someone else's behavior, opinions, or mood. It sounds simple, and it is. But I'm telling you, this shift will change everything. And even though it's called Let Them, this book is about you, your time, and your energy, because these are the most precious resources you have. The Let Them theory will teach you that the more you let other people live their lives, the better your life gets. And the more you let people be who they are, or feel what they feel, or think what they think, the better your relationships will be. Learning how to let adults be adults has changed my life. And it will change yours too. Because when you finally stop giving your power to other people, you'll see how much power you truly have. But perhaps the most surprising thing about the let them theory is where its true power hit me personally for the first time, the moment it all clicked for me. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you the story. I experienced something that changed my entire approach to life at a high school prom. Now, there's a sentence I never thought I'd write. The prom that changed my life. And if you would like to know what happens next, you can check this title out on the Libby app. Please join me here in 2 weeks as I read from the beginning of The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. Thank you and have a great week.